Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to thank you once again for your time and focus over this case. There have been a lot of drama and tears from the two parties, Kevin and Megan, and I hope, however, that despite the emotive format of much of the evidence presented, that you can reach the right verdict. Using the intelligence I know you all have, you will see that Kevin here is an honest, well-meaning gentleman that deserves to be with Megan. Now I see you're shaking your head, sir. It's okay. You've made up your mind. You think that Kevin is a sleazy fraud who manufactured his self-image in order to be with Megan. The defense said that too. But if you let me finish my closing statement, so that when you return to the juror's room, you can properly debate whether Kevin's legal claim to have a second chance with Megan is right or not. So let me run through a few facts for clarity. Kevin met Megan 4 months ago through a mutual friend at a cafe. He took the first step to know her romantically the same way we all do, by adding her to all her social media accounts. Kevin displayed his interest in Megan traditionally, like a peacock flashing his array of feathers. Kevin liked an array of photos. He clicked on images that he would think that would prove they had a lot in common. Cuisine, travel, global issues, the environment. From January 18th, 2014 through to February 13th, 2014, Kevin liked over 167 of Megan's photos in an effort to establish a connection with her. Of the images he liked, 38% of them were of her dinners, 7% of dolphins, 2% of her bare feet on the beach, 17% were of boarding gate announcements, and 14 were of inspirational phrases superimposed over landscapes or ethnic minorities. Yes, it may be true that Kevin didn't passionately like everything about these images, but he was breaking the ice. And I fail to see anything wrong or how Megan can use this as evidence against their true relationship potential. Kevin met Megan a second time, 17 days later. He saw that she had clicked attending on a rooftop party. When he arrived, he struck up a conversation immediately about those very photos and how much he indeed liked them. The conversation led to Megan see Kevin as a globe-trotting foodie with a strong belief in feminism, dolphins, conservation, the Twilight trilogy, and the rights of women being allowed to breastfeed in public. Now, some might think that Kevin began his plan of deception here. We've heard sworn testimony from Kevin's friends and family that Kevin hates cooking and has vocally criticized the very act as a slight to the malnourished. He had only been on a plane twice. He has also been to the Marine Park this year alone 3 times. And he's never read a single Stephanie Meyer novel and is known to gag at the sight of infant children feeding. But is this really such a detrimental untruth? They spoke for 136 minutes on that roof. Fellow partygoers stated that on several occasions Megan laughed and played with her hair. Kevin was receiving plenty of signs that Megan's interest in him was mutual. And let me revise these moments for you. When they retired inside, Megan removed her heels. Kevin complimented them. It's true, he said that he knew someone who worked for that brand and can get her a discount. Megan's face lit up and she took him up on the offer. A woman would never do this unless she had true feelings for the man. But yes, I know, to Kevin's own embarrassment, The prosecution unearthed the employment database of every shoe outlet within 100 miles to show that not a single one of Kevin's relatives had ever worked for that brand, and therefore he must have bought the shoes at full price under the guise that he was receiving a special discount for her. Is that a crime? He'd only bent the truth to satisfy her love of well-made heels and to spend some time with her. Our telecommunicational records reveal that on February 15th, she openly admitted to Kevin that she took, quote, US size 4. Now, our professional psychologist verified this as deeply personal and divulged by women in a state of semi-arousal 49% of the time. There is no denying that this revelation of Megan's foot size to Kevin was a clear indication of her interest in him. Further to this, she wrote on a Facebook status that day that Kevin gave her the shoes, stating that Kevin was a sweet man and she was feeling spoiled. She emblazoned the status with 2 emoticons, a yellow face winking and kissing juxtaposed with 3 pink hearts. I mean, is it any wonder that Kevin felt the union between his true love was on the horizon? They hiked to an isolated beach, an image we all foolishly associate with love. They posted on Instagram a filtered photo of themselves enjoying a coconut with 2 straws. A sign of intimacy as ancient as the white sand that they were walking on. They shared photos of them under of the sunset and tweeted it to several hundred followers. Their togetherness has been witnessed by so many people. When they returned, Kevin's friends all patted him on the back. They had followed all the live updates. Things seemed to be going very well. So well, in fact, that Kevin executed an innocent but charming gesture, catalyzed by the meaningful time they just spent together. He updated his relationship status on Facebook to announce that he was now with Megan. Her mobile phone beeped, and the information she read drew a frown. They were not in a relationship, she claims. They had an exchange of 189 WhatsApp messages using 76 fewer emoticons than usual, and eventually Kevin agreed to cook for her so they could discuss the situation. Megan was disappointed with the resulting meal, cheese on toast with a slice of tomato. Kevin had liked so many of the photos of her dinner, yet could not prepare a decent one himself. She called him a liar and left. Let's break down the semantics here, members of the jury. To like food doesn't mean you can cook food. So Megan was not enraptured by Kevin and was looking for an escape. Really? Look at the evidence, ladies and gentlemen. Does this history look like the actions of a woman on the run? Kevin isn't seeking financial compensation. He's showing her the evidence of their romance and the signs she gave him. True feelings she has smothered with the fear of taking that big step. Those statuses, photos, gifts, material things were merely icons that misguided this couple. They do not replace the genuine emotion of love we all feel as our palms touch those for whom we have fallen for. These are the signs, are the true touch paper from the fireworks of love may rocket. Megan cannot deny that and leave Kevin alone. Make your right choice. Thank you.